welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm a Health Empath, and I just like doing these little talks on the way I feel about things, because I always feel a kind of way, and sharing is caring, and yes, I do. I had a pretty good day so far, except I woke up too early. Got about 4:30 and stayed up. Usually I'll try to go back to sleep, but this morning I didn't. But all is well. I did have an errand to tend to, and had a young man freaking pull out in front of me at a stoplight. And, that's just the times. It's just, let him go. Let him go. It's a mosquito. It's chilly. It's freaking breezy and chilly. Had an owl visit yesterday for the better part of the day. Or morning, rather. But, anyway, had an interesting exchange at the counter today. There's a man in front of me, and he had just mentioned that he was checking out, and he just mentioned that his son had just recently passed away, and I was just like, the girl at cashiers said, sorry for your loss. I'm just like, there's a lot of people that are losing loved ones right now, and the way I look at it is, the collective is really hurting, and we need it in the outer fields, the love in the outer realms, and there's too much pain on the earth right now, so it's a lot of pain is transitioning to love, because there's been all this lower sacral chakra stuff, all this lower chakra, your lower three, those are the ones that have all been out of balance, that's where ego, that's where all that stuff comes from, when you're not grounded, when you forget who you are and where you come from, and yet, your time is a little bit more important, and it getting to cost a little too much, ain't nobody's that important, and there's a whole belief system of people that don't recognize that everybody's the same. And as an empath, you know what pain feels like, but you don't gotta pick up other people's pain, man. You don't gotta pick it up. You can go there and meet them where they're at, but you don't gotta take on their stuff too. That's detrimental, and I'm seeing, a lot of people like, I'm so sensitive. I'm like, we all are. It's the new norm, dude. Everybody's sensitive. There's no way to know for sure if it's the freaking cosmic blast that we're getting from the sun, or all the food, or all the stuff that they put in food that we've eaten for so long, or all the medications, antibiotics, probiotics. There's no way to know for sure what's causing sensitivity in people. Babies are being born extra sensitive, and the thing of it is, we need it, because it's, quite frankly, people have become too desensitized, There's too many kids growing up playing these frickin' Twisted, dude. What's wrong with you parents that you let your kids play these video games? There ain't no, they don't get a choice. You don't get to mutilate people like that. Whether it's pretend, you don't get to. See, I came from the generation, a lot of people, Vietnam, You pick up a stick and you're playing war. How you used to get yelled at for pointing a stick at somebody. You don't even point a representation of a gun at a human being. You don't do it. Now, or gunning. What the fuck is that? Guns are everywhere, Guns are an extension of the male masculinity that's freaking been so bruised and broken because you lost your femininity. So, there's the imbalance in you. So now it's an extension of your maleness, and guess what? It don't work. Because if it did, entities like the VA wouldn't be spending $11 million on male enhancement drugs a year. Just that, So it's like, this imbalance, people are tired of it. The whole world's tired of it. And they're all rising up, and they're all having their own civil war, whether it's with themselves, against themselves, with themselves, somebody, the patriarchy or whatever, in their own family that they're trying to cut away from, those old ideas that are nil, so you're trying to live your life different because being a racist ain't cool. Huh? See, I come from a heart space of love. I do. I'm not always going to meet people there with that, you know? Or I'm not always going to get met there by people, you know? People just like to get the best of you. They like to poke your button. So people just got to be practice and let the stuff go, man. Let stuff go. Because like that man today, I bet there's no other pain that he's felt greater than losing his son. I bet that's the biggest pain he's had to come to terms with in this incarnation. And it's just gonna always be there. It might get, you know, when you lose people, it gets less and less sucky, but it always sucks. It always sucks, you know. And so, I think that if you're an empath like me, you just best be served to balance yourself out, you know, to just find ways, your own coping mechanisms without drugs and alcohol, to freaking keep yourself grounded, you know, because some of us got to be the sanity in the nutty world, man. Some of us do. Some of us have to be the logic and the reasoning. Because when you go out, I mean, dude, people don't even, it's like, it's a free-for-all. You go up to a stop sign, and it's just like, people just go. It's like, there's no, it's like, people their wills have run they've run it for driven so much by self-will for so long that they really don't know how to think about other people. You know, supposedly there's billions of people on this planet. I don't know where they're all at, you know. I don't know where all these billions of people. I frankly, I think that freaking governments say that there's like, you know, so many millions of people, so they get paid for numbers. You know, it's all economics. It's all made up numbers. You know, economics it never made sense to me. It's like, okay, so let me get this straight. They project how much they want to make, so they're guessing how much they want to make. So they call it a projection. But if they don't get it, then if they consider that a loss, why don't they, it's all reindeer games. It's all reindeer games. And you know, the people that play games like that, you know, where is the spirit in that? Where is the spirit? I was listening to talk this morning about past lives, about people that believe in past lives, and I think about all the people that don't even believe in past lives, you know. But like, I was talking yesterday about, I started talking about Cigna. I think it's a hospital freaking conglomerate, freaking, they all suck. And they just all change their names and then, you know, give each other millions and millions of dollars for changing names on hospitals and stuff. But, you know, Queen Latifah was promoting the Cigna, you know, healthcare, mind and body, you know, promoting mind and body. You know, it's important to promote mind and body. Well, where's spirit? Where's the spirit? Where's the spirit of it all? I mean, there's all these churches get tax-free and get millions and billions of dollars for you know, trying to get people to see the spirit, you know. God, whatever, good orderly direction. Call it whatever you want. I look at it like a big freaking electrical system that we plug into that's something bigger than us, you know. And there are all these people that have been vibing way down here from their lower chakra stuff for so long, being all pervy and creepy and nasty and gross, you know, and chasing sensations, and then freaking, you know, kept the Earth's vibration down here, and now the Earth is raising its vibe, and everything on it has got to go with it, or it's gonna freaking short out. Yeah, yeah. And people are so arrogant, man. You're gonna see they're just begging for you to call them out on their freaking seedy and gross. Because people don't do it. Because look at the world and what kind of, you know, the way the politicians, you know, the reason it's the good old boy let it get corrupt. We're just finding out about it. You know, now people are just getting old enough and longer in life that they freaking burn bridges and they screw people over, and now people are like, justice will be served. So all the stuff that's been going on, it's always been going on. We just have more people reporting, and people like me just that are freaking sick of it, you know, that are like, nope, that ain't right. Nope, that ain't right. And, you know, greed is a lower vibrational frequency, and freaking people that have it, you know, there's have you ever read a faithful person that, or somebody that was service of others and greedy at the same time, they don't live in the same place. And people do creepy, weird things for power. Freaking twisted, weird things people do for power. And you know what? That's why I'm like, those are people, I don't even want to know those people because they're so void of spirit. I don't even need to know people like that. You want to drive Teslas and freaking travel around the world and live in or freaking and go to all these luxurious places and fly in private jet. You're a soul sack. You ain't a spirit. You're a soul sack. That's all you are. And I don't. I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I don't want to just freaking hang out with a bunch of soul sacks, man. I've done that plenty. I'm done with that. So I got to watch the Good Doctor this morning, and unconditional love is a tricky thing, and I think that people are finding out right now that they actually have conditions on their love, and they don't like the way that looks on them. They don't. Are they going to admit it? Probably not. Do people really admit their character defects? No. They just freaking a lot of people just try to act as best as they can so that you think that they're just this wonderful person, but when people aren't looking, they got this other completely different life, and that's what people are finding out about it. They're not vibing with it real good. It's not boding so well when the true colors come out. And it don't matter. It don't matter if you're male. It don't matter if you're female. It don't matter, your sexual orientation, is that people don't get to be jerks no more. People don't get to freaking push other people to do things they don't want to do because they're scared, This world has had too much fear on it for too long because these freaking control freaks, and that ain't no way to live, That ain't no way to live. Our energy, our last breath, out into the solar system, We come back, yeah, kind of pick up where we left off, and there's a lot of kids right now that are freaking, transgender, There's a lot of spirits that come into Carnation that have been for female, and then, they've racked up this karma for it's females, and then they come back as a male or vice versa, whichever way, and then they continue that storyline. And the quicker you wake up into the realization that it's this is Groundhog's Day, the Matrix, and we gotta do it right until we get to the point of unconditional love, and we get to the point that our life isn't just about us. It's not. And that line of thinking needs to change, So anyway, that's all I got for now. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.